Abandoning the three gates. The very first step on the path to transcendence is to recognize and actively abandon the three gates leading to this hell: lust, anger, and greed. These must be given up, for they lead to the degradation of the soul. This requires a conscious effort to purify one's existence, as the more a person is freed from lust, anger, and greed, the more his existence becomes pure, starting with journaling desires or mindfulness practices. Surrender to divine will. Unlike Satan, who refused to submit and choose to bend the supple knee, the path to true freedom lies in surrender to the divine. The text's ultimate instruction, described as the most confidential part of knowledge, is to simply surrender. This surrender is not a sign of weakness but of ultimate intelligence and humility. It is the understanding that the divine is the supreme controller and proprietor of everything, and that our eternal constitutional position is to be a loving servitor, like trusting a guide in a storm. Cultivating divine qualities. Counter to demonic qualities is the cultivation of divine qualities. These include fearlessness, purity, knowledge, charity, self-control, nonviolence, truthfulness, and freedom from anger and envy. These qualities are not acquired by mere intellectual understanding but by deliberate practice in spiritual consciousness, integrated into daily routines. Cleanliness. This involves both external purity and internal purity. Internal cleansing is achieved by thinking of the divine always and chanting holy names. This chanting process cleans the accumulated dust of past karma from the mind, like a mental detox. Self-control. This means not accepting anything detrimental to spiritual progress. The senses, compared to venomous serpents that want to act very loosely and without restriction, must be controlled. The most critical sense to control is the tongue, by systematically engaging it in tasting sanctified food and chanting holy names, practical for busy lives. Steadiness. One must be very determined to make progress in spiritual life. This unwavering conviction helps one avoid being disturbed or engaging in fruitive activities for promotion to heavenly planets. Wisdom and knowledge. True knowledge is not merely academic but involves understanding what is spirit and what is matter, and the distinction between the soul, the supersoul, and the material body. This is the king of education, the most secret of all secrets.